The sound of a sword slicing through the air is sharp and precise, yet the training behind it is often silent. Imagine a young warrior, alone in a dimly lit dojo, the faint scent of tatami filling the air, and not a single word spoken. In this silence, the samurai learns not just the art of combat, but the art of presence, focus, and inner mastery. Silence, as the samurai understood it, was not emptiness. It was a deliberate discipline, a vessel in which strength, clarity, and self-awareness could flourish. Today, we will explore why the samurai trained in silence and what lessons this ancient wisdom holds for modern life. Chapter 1. The Awakening. Long ago in feudal Japan, a boy named Hiroshi entered the dojo under the guidance of Master Takeda. From the first moment, he noticed something unusual. The master did not speak. Instructions were given through gesture, through demonstration, and through expectation. At first, Hiroshi's mind raced. Without spoken guidance, he stumbled and faltered, unsure if he was performing correctly. Yet, the silence was intentional. It forced the young warrior to observe, to listen with more than his ears, and to feel the subtleties of movement, balance, and intention. This awakening was the first lesson of the samurai, that understanding comes not from words, but from attention and presence. Chapter 2. The Principle of Mushin. Central to the samurai's silent training was the concept of mushin, often translated as no mind. This does not mean empty thought, but rather a mind unclouded by distraction, fear, or ego. In silence, Hiroshi discovered how to move without hesitation, how to act without overthinking, and how to respond instinctively to the rhythm of combat. The dojo became a mirror of life itself. Each stance, each swing, each measured breath demanded complete awareness. Silence removed the noise of doubt and the chatter of comparison. It created space for clarity, allowing the warrior to act with precision and integrity, fully present in every moment. Chapter 3. Observing the Unseen. The samurai believed that true mastery required understanding not just their own actions, but the environment around them. In silence, Hiroshi learned to notice the smallest details, the subtle shifting of a wooden sword, the faint creak of a floorboard, even the changing patterns of light across the dojo. These observations were crucial, for in battle, awareness of even the tiniest sign could mean life or death. Silence sharpened perception, teaching him to trust his senses, to anticipate movement, and to respond without hesitation. This attentiveness became a skill that transcended the dojo, shaping the way he moved through every aspect of life. Chapter 4. Discipline over desire. Training in silence demanded more than observation. It demanded discipline. Without constant verbal instruction, the samurai was responsible for correcting his own mistakes, refining his movements, and pushing through discomfort. Hiroshi struggled with frustration, his mind yearning for guidance, for reassurance, for recognition. Yet, Master Takeda never intervened unnecessarily. Through this rigorous self-discipline, Hiroshi learned that mastery is forged through consistency, through small, non-negotiable actions repeated with intention. Silence became a teacher of patience and persistence, proving that the path to skill is rarely loud or immediate. Chapter 5. The Power of Reflection. After each day, Hiroshi would sit alone, quietly contemplating the movements he had practiced. Silence extended beyond the dojo into moments of reflection, where the mind could integrate lessons learned through action. The samurai valued this internal dialogue, for it revealed weaknesses, illuminated patterns, and fostered self-awareness. Unlike idle thinking, this reflection was active, disciplined, and purposeful. By embracing silence, Hiroshi began to understand that the warrior's greatest battles are not fought with swords, but with the mind, emotions, and desires. Chapter 6. Connecting with Zen. Zen philosophy was inseparable from samurai practice. Meditation, breath control, and the mindful execution of tasks were all grounded in silent awareness. Hiroshi learned to move as if the boundary between himself and the world had vanished. Each step, each swing, each measured breath became a meditation in motion. Zen taught that the noise of the mind and the chaos of external life could be quieted through deliberate attention. In this stillness, Hiroshi found a deeper connection to himself, to his purpose, and to the principles of Bushido: honor, loyalty, courage, and mastery. Chapter 7. The Test of Silence. One day, Hiroshi faced his final test. A fellow student challenged him, and for the first time, he was in the heat of a confrontation. His instincts, honed through months of silent practice, guided him. He moved without thought, observing without distraction, reacting with precise intention. Every movement was a reflection of the discipline he had cultivated in silence. Victory was not loud or celebrated. It was quiet, profound, and certain. In that moment, he realized that silence had transformed him from a boy seeking instruction into a warrior capable of self-mastery. Chapter 8. Lessons for Modern Life. The samurai's silent training offers timeless wisdom for us today. In a world filled with constant noise, distraction, and endless instruction, the ability to act with clarity and presence is rare and valuable. Silence teaches observation, self-discipline, reflection, and mindfulness. It reveals the subtleties we often miss and strengthens the capacity to respond rather than react. Just as Hiroshi learned to master the sword through quiet repetition and awareness, we too can cultivate mastery over our lives, habits, and decisions by embracing stillness and intentional action. Chapter 9. The Inner Strength. True power, the samurai believed, is not external. It is not measured by recognition, applause, or conquest. It resides within the mind and spirit, cultivated through quiet persistence, self-reflection, and disciplined practice. Silence allows this inner strength to emerge, unshaken by distraction or fear. By training in silence, Hiroshi learned that the warrior's greatest weapon is not the sword, but the ability to remain centered, aware, and unyielding, no matter the circumstances. Conclusion. The wisdom of silence. The samurai trained in silence because it revealed the unseen, disciplined the mind, and shaped character. In every motion, every breath, and every quiet moment, they discovered clarity, strength, and presence. Hiroshi's journey shows us that mastery is not the product of noise or instruction, but of observation, reflection, and unwavering commitment to practice. Silence, far from being emptiness, is a powerful teacher, guiding us towards self-mastery, resilience, and timeless wisdom. In embracing silence, we can learn to move through life with the calm precision of a samurai, fully aware, fully present, and fully ourselves.